I thought it might be fun to just demonstrate how you can detail certain parts of your engine using a Dremel or a carbide burr, like an air-powered tool. I've heard this process sometimes referred to as blueprinting. I think it's a lot less sophisticated than blueprinting. Blueprinting is generally when you're trying to restore something back to its its original engineered design. And I'm not doing that. I'm just removing obvious casting defects. I'm working on the exhaust manifold here, mostly removing things from the outside of the manifold just to make it look better, maybe remove a little weight from the truck. I mean, if you do this enough of this all over the place, you can actually remove substantial weight from an engine block, the exhaust manifold, the cylinder head. Uh, well, on the Courier, not so much the cylinder head because it's already made of aluminum. I did also detail like the interior of the engine block and some very slight tuning on the cylinder head. I don't like to mess with that too much because I don't have a flow bench and I don't necessarily know what I'm doing that well. But if you're just restoring things back to what they were intended to be when they were cast and removing kind of like the extra flashing that's attached to the engine, you can't really go wrong doing that. It's just if you end up modifying the shape or something. I'm going to speed up through most of this because there's no point letting you slowly watch me do this in real time. This can take up a ton of time to do correctly and throughout an entire piece. Also, some of what you're seeing is me removing the bulk of the material. Then I may come back later either with a sanding attachment for my Dremel or using a belt sander or sometimes a file just to smooth things out all the way. That's going to be the end of this video for now. I was just going to show you kind of what the process looks like when you're detailing these parts. I'll probably do an update at some point where I show you what the completed exhaust manifold looks like when I've gone over the entire thing, and then I'll probably sandblast it afterward to get kind of an even surface finish and then coat it with something. And I think it should come out looking pretty good.
I'm Courier, curious, my beats are furious. Smelling way cleaner, but not getting delirious. I work on my truck, hoping to make it not suck. It'll always be slow, but at least it will go. You best not yuck my yum, cause I'm having such fun. This project is serious because new truck it is. I'm Courier, curious, my wife is furious. I have a family of 3.